What if I told you that the numbness in your feet isn't just making walking uncomfortable, but could quietly be increasing your risk of the one fall that changes your life forever? If you're over 60 and your feet feel numb, tingly, or unsteady, this isn't something you should simply accept as getting older. After decades of caring for older adults, I've seen how neuropathy slowly steals confidence, balance, and independence long before people realize what's happening. The encouraging news is that your nervous system has a remarkable ability to adapt. Today, I'll show you the only 3 simple exercises I recommend to help reactivate the connection between your brain and your feet, improve stability, and support healthier nerve function, right from the comfort of your own home. Before we dive in, if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you hit that button and turn on the bell, so you never miss another health tip made just for you. If you enjoy this video, type 1 in the comments. If not, type 0 to let me know how I can make better content for you. Exercise 1. Alternating march. Wake up your nerves with better blood flow. Before we focus on balance or strength, we need to prepare your nervous system. That's why the first exercise I recommend is the alternating march. It may seem incredibly simple, but don't let that fool you. This gentle movement is one of the most effective ways to increase circulation, deliver oxygen to your nerves, and begin restoring communication between your brain and your feet. If you're just getting started, sit in a sturdy chair with your back tall and both feet resting comfortably on the floor. If your balance is good, you may perform this exercise while standing beside a countertop or sturdy chair for support. Now slowly lift your right knee toward your chest as high as feels comfortable. Lower it with control, then lift your left knee. Continue alternating from side to side. At the same time, allow your arms to swing naturally, just as they would while walking. When your right knee rises, your left arm moves forward. When your left knee rises, your right arm moves forward. The goal is not speed. The goal is smooth, controlled movement. Every step tells your brain, pay attention to my legs again. Each repetition strengthens the neurological pathway that allows your feet to communicate with your brain. Many people think neuropathy only affects the feet, but that's only part of the story. Your nerves depend on healthy blood circulation to survive. Every gentle march increases your heart rate slightly, helping fresh oxygen and nutrients reach the tiny blood vessels that feed your peripheral nerves. At the same time, the alternating movement encourages both sides of the brain to work together, stimulating the central nervous system and improving coordination. Begin with just 30 to 60 seconds. If that feels comfortable, gradually increase your time until you can march continuously for 1 to 2 minutes. Don't worry about counting repetitions. Focus on maintaining good posture, breathing normally, and moving with confidence. One of my favorite things about this exercise is that you can perform it almost anywhere. During a television commercial, while waiting for your coffee to brew, or even while talking on the phone, those small moments add up. Consistency matters far more than intensity. By making this simple marching exercise part of your daily routine, you're giving your nerves exactly what they need to begin functioning more efficiently. Exercise 2. Heel-toe raises. Restore strength and mobility in your feet. Once your circulation has improved, it's time to wake up the muscles that protect you from trips and falls. Our second exercise is the heel-toe raise, one of the best movements for rebuilding ankle mobility and strengthening the muscles responsible for lifting your feet during every step. Sit comfortably in a sturdy chair or stand while holding onto a countertop if you feel steady. Place both feet flat on the floor, about hip-width apart. Begin by lifting both heels as high as possible while keeping the balls of your feet and your toes firmly pressed into the floor. Hold that position for a brief moment before lowering your heels back down. Next, shift your weight backward and lift your toes and the front of your feet off the floor while keeping your heels planted. Slowly lower your toes and repeat the movement in one continuous rocking motion. Think of it as gently rolling from your heels to your toes and back again. Move slowly enough that you can actually feel each muscle working. When you raise your heels, you're strengthening the calf muscles that help push your body forward with every step. When you lift your toes, you're activating the muscles along the front of your lower leg. These muscles are especially important because they prevent your toes from dragging across the floor. Many older adults with neuropathy begin shuffling without realizing it because they can no longer lift the front of their feet effectively. This exercise also provides valuable sensory information to your nervous system. Every controlled movement sends signals from your feet through your nerves and back to your brain. Over time, this repeated communication helps improve body awareness and walking confidence. Aim for 10 to 20 slow repetitions. There is absolutely no reason to rush. In fact, slower is often better because it forces your muscles and nervous system to stay fully engaged throughout the entire movement. If you notice mild muscle fatigue in your calves or the front of your shins, that's perfectly normal. Those muscles often become weak after years of reduced activity or relying on supportive shoes that do much of the work for them. As they become stronger, you'll likely notice smoother steps, better ankle control, and greater confidence when walking across different surfaces. Remember, stronger ankles create a stronger foundation for your entire body. Exercise 3. Modified single leg balance. Retrain your brain to stay steady. Our final exercise combines everything you've worked on so far. It challenges your balance, strengthens the muscles that stabilize your body, and teaches your nervous system to respond more quickly whenever you shift your weight. For people living with neuropathy, this may be the most important exercise of all because preventing falls is one of our highest priorities. Before you begin, make safety your first concern. Stand in the corner of a room with a sturdy chair directly in front of you. This setup gives you support from the chair, while the walls remain nearby if you need extra stability. Never perform this exercise without something secure to hold on to. Stand tall and shift most of your weight onto your right leg. Instead of lifting your left foot completely into the air, move it slightly behind you so that only the tips of your toes lightly touch the floor. Think of those toes as a small kickstand, providing just enough assistance to help you feel safe. Now pay close attention to your standing leg. Keep your knee slightly bent instead of locking it straight. This small adjustment is extremely important because a soft knee forces the muscles in your foot, ankle, calf, and thigh to remain active. As you hold the position, you'll probably notice tiny movements around your ankle. Those little adjustments are exactly what we want. They show that your nervous system is constantly gathering information and making corrections to keep you balanced. Hold this position for 30 to 60 seconds, breathing slowly and keeping your posture relaxed. Then switch sides and repeat with the opposite leg. If maintaining balance feels difficult, place your back foot flat on the floor to widen your base of support. As your confidence improves, gradually reduce how much pressure you place on those supporting toes. Eventually, you may be able to briefly lift them completely off the floor while still holding on to your chair if needed. Don't become discouraged if you wobble. Wobbling is not failure, it's practice. Every tiny correction teaches your brain how to respond more effectively the next time you walk, turn around, climb stairs, or step onto uneven ground. Performed consistently, this exercise helps rebuild stability, improves confidence, and supports the healthy communication between your brain and your feet that neuropathy has gradually weakened over time. Your future is built one step at a time. As we grow older, our bodies become a little less forgiving. Changes that once happened over decades can begin to unfold over months, often so quietly that we don't notice them until they begin affecting the way we walk, stand, or move through our daily lives. Neuropathy is one of those conditions. It rarely arrives all at once. Instead, it gradually weakens sensation, balance, and confidence, making ordinary activities feel uncertain before we even realize how much has changed. The good news is that growing older does not mean giving up control. While we cannot stop time, we can influence how our bodies respond to it. Every time you choose to move, strengthen your muscles, improve your balance, and encourage healthy circulation, you are giving your nervous system another opportunity to adapt. These small decisions may seem insignificant today, but over the next 1, 3, or even 5 years, they can make the difference between maintaining your independence and depending on others for everyday tasks. Remember, protecting your health after 60 is not about searching for one perfect solution. It is about making consistent choices that support your body every single day. Listen carefully to what your feet are telling you, respect the signals your body sends, and never assume that discomfort is simply something you must accept because of age. Start where you are. Progress at your own pace. Stay patient with yourself and celebrate every improvement, no matter how small. Your future mobility, confidence, and independence are shaped not by one extraordinary effort, but by the ordinary habits you choose to repeat. The best time to begin protecting your tomorrow is today. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment with 1. If not, feel free to comment with 0. Your feedback means a lot to us. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content like this. Thank you for watching, and here's to living life on your own terms.